Okay. All right, you can hear me?
Yep.
All right. Oh, welcome back to Binkkit's house. I'm Sheepy, and I will be doing the drawing. And we're just going to do some fun drawing and chat. And my husband will be modding for me. And
Hello.
his name is Boomer. And it's not for the reasons that you might think. There's more than one.
Yeah, words can mean more than one thing.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So today, because we had such an active week this last week, I decided that I would just hold over and just wait until this weekend to finish off this illustration instead of creating a brand new episode. Boomer's putting in a new front deck, and the week previously was when we got our roof fixed. So it's been really busy. So I wasn't gonna load too much on myself. So we're working on this again, and I'm hoping that we can finish this illustration up tonight. So sit back, enjoy, just casual conversation and drawing. Okay, and for those who don't know, I have these, I've said it before, I have these sketches that I drew previously, and I lined them up in the illustration. Whoops, wrong one. So you can kind of see, so they'll fit into the photograph properly. I did the same with the lamb character. Her name is Lonesome, and Binkkit is the bunny on the left, and Patchy is the cat on the right. So with that being said, let's get to drawing. So I want to look at Binkkit. I have these are my color swatches here. So I'm going to go to brush, and then I'm going to select each of these colors so they can be preloaded in my swatch bucket over here. I should probably go over here too, because I don't think I have a swatch panel for Patchy. And pink. Okay. Oh, and the green. Okay. Where is it? There it is. All right, so as I've said before, these layers, if you can imagine a sandwich, here's the top bread, here's the bottom bread, and here's all the layers in between. They're transparent layers. So you have to pay attention to where you place your layers when you're illustrating. And what I like to do is I like to put my outline in first, and then put the color in underneath, and then kind of clean it up afterwards. And then put the blending in an additional layer. So this is Binkkit. I'm going to start with Binkkit tonight. I'll put a layer on top of him. And it's just basically a rough sketch. And I think, because I want to get this one right, I think I'm going to actually use a shape tool. Okay, and that is going to be filled in with, what's it doing? I want it to make sure it's looks symmetrical. What's that? layer. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to take the arrow keys and arrow key over. Then use the shape tool again. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Can you hear me okay? Is my volume loud enough, Boomer?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. You're good.
Okay. Okay, I think what I was wanting to do is make it even more narrow so that paw is a little bit too far away from his body. So I'll be able to bring that paw in a little bit so one arm won't look like it's ridiculously long. Okay, and I'm trying to think. Properties. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add add a stroke, black stroke, but it needs to be thicker. Whoops, not that thick. That looks about right. And then I'm gonna fill it with brown, but I need it to be darker. Oh, actually, that looks nice for a mirror. Maybe I'll shrink this down. I'll just go back to it. Never mind. No. We have so many features, it gets so confusing.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking, oh, there it is right here. I want to go. Fun fact, brown is just orange and black mixed together.
The more you know.
Exactly. Okay, so that's in my swatch bucket too, so I have that as a sample. Okay. So then I think I want to do another one. And copy. There we go. So copy is Control C and then paste is Control V. And then what I'm going to do is needs to be a little bit smaller. And I want to do that gradient thing. Okay. Does that look right?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to turn it from a shape into just colored pixels. So I can still resize it, but so what I do is I flatten it by clicking on rasterize layer. Kind of takes it from being a vector type of image to a flat, it flattens it out. But when you do that, you can then merge layers. So if I adjust it, it moves together like a group. Okay. So now back to brush. Then shrink my brush down to about the same size as that. And I want to pick, that's the right brush. It is touch and pressure sensitive. And that I want to be on a layer above it. And the reason is because I'm going to do this backwards from how I normally do it. Instead of the outline first, I'm going to do the inside part, the color.
That's crazy.
Why is my erase doing weird things? Okay. Then I go back and pick up the black. Go back to brush. Layer. The right side? Yep. Okay. Up. Okay. There. Okay. And then on top of that, wait, yeah, that one, that one, that one. Just so it stays unmessified. It's a word. Just made it up, but it's a word. Unmessified.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Kind of like clean uppening.
Clean uppening. All right, hold on a second. All right, so now I'm going to go and do Binkkit. So Binkkit's going to go on top because I need his little paw in the front to cover up. I think his little paw would kind of pop up a little bit in the middle there.
Binkkit doesn't use black outline, right?
In here I do, or the logo
okay.
uses brown, but in here so it pops from the background. I think we talked about that before. Just so,
I gotcha.
especially since the illustration is so small,
right?
I want it to pop. Yeah, that definitely looks a little bit better. Not so unnaturally long of a paw.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. You have that little curve of the leg coming out. Rabbits are remarkably easy to draw because so much of them is a circle or an oval.
I like that ear.
Yeah. So much of what I do is kind of just on the go. Constantly just ask myself, does that look right? Does that look right?
Speaking of that, I think that tail might need to be lower.
I'm trying to get it to peak. Where is it?
Over the table, yeah.
Yeah. So I just kind of amend things to do the best I can.
Yeah, I guess his
Also-
little leg curve will disappear too, so it won't look as bad.
Yeah. Also, I think I'm gonna have to crop it just because you can see under the table a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna make sense, but for the purposes of doing the illustration, I kind of, give myself artistic license. Okay. Basically, his little eye. It's like an almond shape. But it's kind of at the side. It's hard to put emotion into a rabbit's eyes because, I mean, they have adorable eyes, but they don't really emote.
Yeah, it's just the same look all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'll do. What am I looking for? Oh, the background of the. And the right layer. Yes. So, in front of this pencil sketch, but underneath everything else, I'm going to add another layer. Just add that little bit of white. Then I'm going to go in with the Binkkit pink. Okay. Alrighty then. Just trying to think how this is going to play out with the layers. Where's the little... Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, now I'm going to fill in... Take another look at him. Yeah. He's more of like a cream color. The last illustration I did, I used a white background. Whoops. But I think I'm going to, like, moving forward, I'm going to make him cream colored because I think that's closer to the Abby image.
You talking about the episode where they were jumping on the bed?
Yeah, I didn't use enough of the cream.
Mm.
I think I messed that up, but that white cream, that's the cream. Okay, and that's the patchy yellow. Okay, we're good. I'm going to go past and color over the line just so I can make some decisions afterwards. Okay, and then I zoom in. Oops. Maybe I should talk about why I'm doing this project.
Sure. Yeah. Why are you doing this project?
Well, when I was a little girl, I loved book illustrations. We lived in the country. There wasn't a whole lot to do. We had like one of those, the parallel bars style of swing set. We had a tree and a swing set on like a full acre of land and nothing else. And we were out in the sticks in Michigan. And so I really got into books. I loved drawing, and I loved horses, and I loved cats, and anything cute and fluffy like bunnies. And my grandparents had a farm. And so I'd just go in my room and read books and look at the pictures and stuff. And I said, someday I want to do that. And as time passed by, I started noticing how much content was out there that was just really dark. Like, kind of like a lot of the characters are kind of like vigilante characters. Where is my mouse? There it is. Are like vigilante in the kind of stuff that I seen as a kid, that sweet innocence and wholesomeness. I just didn't see as much of that. I mean, I'm sure it's out there. I didn't see as much of it. And I just wanted, people of all ages to be inspired by wholesome, uplifting, sweet content like I had when I was a kid. So here I am.
What do you think about the Serendipity Dragon?
Oh, that's like my favorite. One of my favorite illustrators is that illustrator, author illustrator. I think the illustrator and the author was the same, weren't they?
I don't remember, to be honest.
I just remember falling in love with the big eyes, the expressive eyes. Okay, what am I doing? I am going to a different brush. This brush. Okay, I got the basic outline in. I got the basic colors in. So now I'm going to add some shading on Binkkit. So that's an additional layer on top. And then I reduce the opacity up here. I usually like to go like around 15 to 17% when I do his color. I take another look at his markings and everything. Got the little bit of brown on the top of the ears. Got around the eye and the little stripe on the back, which you're not going to be able to see anyway. Oops. Need to move this one over here. Okay. So I'm looking at the light again. I remember we just made the decision that it's like kind of make my cursor bigger. Can you see it? It's going to be from this direction. The light is coming down and kind of shining down in this direction. So the shading would be on the opposite side of where the light source is coming from. So and it kind of mimics the lighting on this water pump as well. So we're going to go with it. This is Binkkit's world. He can have it however he wants to have it. So we're going to do some broad strokes under the chin. It's going to be under his little arm, back of his little paw, probably under his chin, the other side. Under his little mouth and his little nose and this part of his chin. Then under these little ears. Okay. And also I might as well fill in the brown part of his tips of his ears. Okay. You probably see a little bit of the striping. Back of his tail. And the underside of his tummy. Does that look right?
It doesn't look wrong.
Okay. That's why I love Boomer being in here, because if I get too close to it, you know, you can get it. And if it doesn't look right, I always know I can count on Boomer to give me good feedback. He's a good critiquer.
I think you might need a little more shading on the bottom of that bright paw, the arm.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the wrong thing. Wrong feature. That.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Thank you. Gotta make sure I don't erase over top of the white in my lost and found edges. Like that. Here you go, old Binky Boo. So yeah, when I decided to switch over characters, I decided to choose characters in my life I'd be able to draw inspiration from, but I wasn't so completely totally attached to like a pet. So if something happened to my pet, I would be able to continue drawing. So we used our outdoor bunnies. We raise just domestic. I think they're Rex mixes.
Yep.
And we adopted them some time back. And we raised those for how should I put it? Well, there's different purposes for and reasons for raising rabbits. I'll just let you use your imagination. But we have the only ones we have named are the previous owner had named them, and we just kept the names because they're not unintelligent animals. They know their names, like they recognize their names because she was close to them. She kept them as pets, I believe. And it's Max and Ruby, and I think it's from a book. Like they became popular after our own kids were already, bigger.
Yeah, I think you're right. It sounds like a character pair.
Yeah. I think I'll actually use the same brown, and I will highlight. That's the cool thing about color is that shading in one area with the same exact color, and you can actually highlight on another surface or another color surface. Give it a little depth there. All right, what do you think? Should we do the big test?
You got to do the brown around the eye still.
Brown around the eye. Oh, that's right. You're right. Egad, sir. Okay. This needs to be underneath the part where I put the pink. No, that means the white's going to have to come under too. Where's the white? There it is. There we go. Okay.
Oh, now your right paw is in front of the or behind the mirror.
Oh no! What is this one? Why don't... See, this is why I should be labeling my layers, but I don't always do that.
I thought 17 was the highlighting on the mirror.
Okay, that got come up there. Another. Another. Okay, there's that. Now where's my shading? That's the mirror.
I think your shading is 19. But it's behind the white, so you won't see it.
Gotcha. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Is there a separate layer? Yes. Okay. So it's got to be under the pink. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I thought he looked weird. I knew something was wrong. Missing his little eye spot. better. That looks like Binkkit.
There you go.
Okay. And then
It's got to do a little pinky nose too.
yeah, and the highlights to the eyes. But that goes on top of this layer. Brush. Nope. Put it under. Okay. And maybe pink. Fuzzy brush. And reduce opacity. It's going to be way low. A slight tinge of pink on the ears too. And he's got little pink lippers. Oh, am I drawing directly on my... Yes, I am. That was not too smart. Gotta be on the underside. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up on this other layer too. Cute.
Oh, I had my mic off. Sorry. Yes, it's cute. Looks good.
Cool. I don't know what that layer is. What is this layer? I don't know. It's getting merged. It's merging.
Just do it.
All right. Hopefully this turned out. Yep. Okay, so I don't need the sketch anymore. So I'm going to take this layer and throw it into garbage. And get this one too. Okay, so now I'm going to do the opacity thingamaroo. Then I'm going to erase.
Steady. Steady.
Don't make me giggle when I'm trying to get this right.
Yeah, that was my goal. You always got the undo button.
That's true.
Well done.
Thank you. The only downside is I don't have it reflecting anything in the room, but I mean, you get the gist of it.
I mean, honestly, I think all you would see in that reflection would be the fireplace.
Yeah.
So the white and black works, in my opinion.
Totally fair. All right, let me try this. That looks good. Looks good. All right.
What were you checking for there?
Any of that haze.
Hmm.
So if there was anything like I airbrushed over the lines and I failed to erase it
It
for whatever
looks
reason.
like there might be something down there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
That's why I do it.
Good check.
Thanks, sir. Okay. Check one more time. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's better. Okay. I'm satisfied. And I save. All right. Apache is a little bit more complicated of a design. That's why I had Binkkit and Lonesome with a more simple, straightforward design and color scheme, because Apache's got like 2 colors and stripes and all kinds of stuff. But I just realized I didn't do the baubles. Remember the little decorative baubles?
Yep.
So I'm going to do that now, just quick. And this is going to be, yeah, I'll just do it like this. Brush. No. Oh, wait, what's the brush? Yeah. How did I do it in the other one? I think. Yeah, I think I just had one line down.
I would say go and check the sketch, but you got rid of that layer.
I did. It's just weird little like beads. So this is magenta. So let's go like a dark blue.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Okay. I had to make it look even more ridiculous. Okay. So that I'm going to merge in with Lonesome. Yeah. Okay. Now on to Patchy. I'm so sorry, Patchy. You've had to wait so long and be so patient. What a patient kitty cat.
She's been face palming the whole time.
All right, let me make sure I got my swatches available for her. And it looks like they got shifted over to the right. So just do this again. Pink and the green. And go in. Here's her layer. And I want to make the brush about as big as the other one. My thumb keeps pushing the button on the side of the stylus. And it makes it do wonky things. So I'm going to swivel it around in my hand. I think I'm going to make this ear off to the side more, like it's more.
I think you could probably do that with both of them. Kind of make them down a little bit. Like, you know, why would her ear be up and happy if she's...
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think I will.
Yeah, I like that.
Should they be backward facing?
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. She don't want to see it. She don't want to hear it.
You like the question mark tail?
I do. I like that.
Like, what are they doing? Clearly, Patchy has strong opinions about this haircut. Okay, and then I go over the sketch and under the outline again. Add another layer. And grab my patchy orange. I think for the nose, I'm going to stick with the Binkkit pink for the nose. Because like that, trying to do the eyedropper over top of the ear when it's mixed with orange, it turns the whole thing kind of orangey.
Yeah, makes sense. Might as well use the same pink for their noses.
This is true. I just don't. What are eyebrows? Oh, no. I forgot her little eyebrows. Oh, shoot. I did that on the wrong layer. I think also, I think I should give her squinty eyes. Oops. Like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. Let me check my layers again here. Okay. Yep. Okay. And this is Patchy's. That'd be her right paw. And it's her right paw that's white at the end. So I always like to do little teeny clovers on Patchy. She got an orange one over here on the white, on her white sock. She's got a white one over here on an orange patch. Those clovers are because the person, the character she was designed after is, she was an Irish, a lovely Irish lass. So I wanted to make sure Patchy had, the cat character had little hints at her.
That's really sweet. I mean, I knew she was Irish. I didn't know you had the clovers on the cat, though. That's cool.
Thank you. She loved her Irish heritage. Okay. All right. All right, what is that? It's on that layer? Get off that layer. What are you doing? Oops. Okay, and then I want to do... Oh, doggone it. Okay. Now we start cleaning up the edges. Did you know that the little baubles hanging from Lonesome's wool do? Like, I woke up this morning going, "Oh my gosh, the baubles!" I can't forget the baubles tonight. I have to remember them.
Be there.
One of the key components of the illustration is these dang baubles.
That's what Patchy's face palming over.
Maybe that's it.
The feather's fine, the wool dew's fine, but oh my gosh, baubles. Come on, center. Like I'm slowly leaning over to the right, trying to get to the illustration when I can just like recenter it here. All right, so now we do the next part, which is kind of fun. That is Patchy's face. Now, Patchy's got pinky lips, just like Binkkit. Inside of her ears are pink. Her eyes aren't open, so I don't have to worry about that. But I have this, the gradient here, but I also have kind of more, I don't know, less gradient, more like line work, fur stripes. So I kind of like almost got two kinds of textures here. So I had to remember. And then what direction her stripes are in and where they meet up on her back and so forth. For her chest is going to be like all that yellowy color. And then I really like this section of her, that's not good. This section of her eye, the light. I think it's cute. So how would that play out here? So we go this color, and then we go down to about 15 to 17, I know. I'm also going to use it to highlight the light. So the brush needs to be the soft one. Am I on the right layer? Yeah, no, this needs to be under this one. Okay. Yep. How did it get back up to 100%? That's weird. Oh, I didn't clean up this. I didn't clean up the tail at all. Also, oh, I was on eraser. Derp. Hey. I think I got the inside corner of the tail and then just tried to move on after that. Okay. Pull yourself together, sheepy.
You're almost at the finish line.
This is true. Okay, and so while I'm remembering it, where it's like right on the top, and it's facing out. So the top of it is on the outside of her paw. So it'd be like here. Oops. I don't know why the flow has a mind of its own, I swear. Hey, Mally, what you doing, honey? Get down. Mally is my new puppy. We've had her. How old is she now?
She turned a year old at the end of June.
So she's still got a lot of pup in her, but
Yeah.
well, kind of like a clover shape. That's like her cutie mark. And the other one's on her back, but it's going to be below the line of the table, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. So onward to that cream color. And then she's got, I think she's got four. She got 4 on the top, 4 on each side. I think she's got 7 stripes on her tail. I need to get her from a different angle. But you're not going to see the whole tail anyway, so. And then the tip of her tail is going to be the cream color, or the yellowy color. All right, so no, gosh. Maybe see a little bit of that on that side. This stupid button on the stylus is just really throwing me. It keeps turning off the drawing. How much of her eye? Yeah. Will come out a little bit more. Then, does she have any of her mouth? Yeah, she has a little bit on the corners of her mouth. And around the edges of her ears in the front when they're front facing. So, I think I'll do that, like here. Come on. Oh, this stupid thing. This would totally mess me up because I would go into, when I was trying to do video editing stuff from before,
Yeah.
the scroll feature was completely like opposite of what I do in here, just, like up and down. And I know you can like adjust it, but it just was like, I was so new to the program and I had never been trained on it. I was winging it. All right. So, it sounds very staticky. I think I'm going to do another layer. Are you playing video games in there or something?
No? Why?
You sound super staticky.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know.
Sounds like
about that.
Sounds like it's picking up wind or something, or texture on your microphone. Like it's rubbing against something, or maybe you have the AC on or something.
The AC is on, yeah, but I'm kind of surprised it's picking it up. Does it go away when I mute it?
Yep.
I'll have to look into the settings on this.
All right, so she had a little bit around the corners of her mouth.
Is it better now?
A little. I can barely detect it. Oh my gosh. Is that?
What?
Oh, that's just the texture. It looks like there's dust on it. Maybe there is dust on it. It's been a long time since I've drawn using that set. Maybe I missed a piece of... No, I think it's just the highlight. The way
Yeah,
the
I
light
think
hits.
so.
It's polymer clay painted with acrylic paint, so I think I put clear fingernail polish on the top of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna do, what brush did I use before? I think it was this one. I think I'm gonna start over here a little bit more. And then she's going to have 4 on the side of her little face come in. Then we do Is there other music?
Yes, I have more music.
I've been looping. It's been looping a while now.
Yeah, I played the first one for a while. This is the second one. I'll throw another one on.
Okay. Thank you, honey. All right, and now I gotta see how far down her little stripes go on her little paw. I'm gonna make that another layer too. Okay. Now I'm ad-libbing now. Okay. Now we do. Okay, so now I need to do a shading layer. For shading. What color did I use? Is that? Yeah. I think I'll just do black. Can we just please cooperate? Okay. And black. Okay. Where is it? Yeah. Stupid button. It never gives me any trouble. Why is it all of a sudden giving me a hard time today?
I don't know.
I wonder if they updated something that included the button. Someone called him out for neglecting the button. They sent out an update.
Don't forget about the button. We gotta update the button.
It's the button, sir. We've been getting tons of mail about this doggone button. It's the button on the side of a stylus. It can change it. In the past, they've made it so it can switch modes from erase, like toggle erase and brush on and off. I just don't use it. I find it I get confused. I just go to the feature on the Photoshop and the hotkeys on my computer.
It'd be nice if they included a disable button feature.
It would. Oh. That's supposed to be open. I've been neglecting it. That's good. All right. Black mode. Okay. Oh, I need to get on the right layer. Oops. What layer are you on? Yeah, it looks like it's on multiple. Maybe it's the basic one. Yeah, it's on that one. That's better. Maybe here too. Why is that? What layer is that? Okay. All right.
Patchy looks great.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take it's not doing it, right? There we go. There we go.
Oh, hold on. Undo that. I think your black outline moved down somehow. Something moved. There's orange above the black. Like it shifted up in the frame.
Oh. I'll fix it. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, that looks better. Patchy's always causing drama.
Oh, Patchy's the one trying to avoid the drama. She's the one that's face palming. All right. She did cause some drama in our server, but usually it was against her partner when she would because of his handle, he had a handle from a particular vegetable, and she would threaten him with a vegetable peeler, like images in there.
That's funny.
Yeah. Like all sorts of kitchen implements were used to threaten her partner in the Discord server. All right, let me bring it back up, see how it looks. A little clean up. I feel like I'll try this. Hold on. No, that's too far. I feel like I went too far right here. Yeah, right there. Oh, look at that. It's just the plus. I had my all caps on. Just remember that.
Like caps lock?
Yeah, if your cursor looks wonky, it could be because your all caps lock is on. I think I was talking about that in one of our previous live streams. Ta-da!
Beautiful.
Save. And there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Do you like it?
I do. I love it.
So, okay. So this week we'll have to come up, or I'll have to come up with another scene and another idea. I'll work on my sketches. I'll get some photographs. Should I go back to the upstairs bedroom? Actually, you know what? I need to put in trees and bushes up there, but I'll do that this week. And so it looks like it's a cottage outside. I do that with the windows. Is I, copy and paste and then erase the edges, and then I add a filter to it. So it looks like trees and bushes are outside the window. But I'll do that. I'll do that later. But yeah, I'm just trying to make a brainstorm if I should go back to the bedroom for an idea.
I don't know. Maybe Binkkit and Lonesome and Patchy have to build the magician a new front porch. I know that's outside.
Oh. I'm like, you know what the outside of the mini set looks like.
Yeah, I know. I just sure wish I had some help building the porch.
I'd help you if I could.
Nah, I know. I get it.
Just trying to think about all the implements. Maybe they should be having a meal. Like I did a meal scene, but we just did one where they're having pizza here. I'll brainstorm on it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll come up with something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for modding for me and keeping the music going and chatting.
My pleasure.
So we are online. Currently, we're online every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Let me bring up that other. So if you want, you can freeze frame this. And what was that? We're getting train sound
whistle.
effects. Oh, okay. You can just freeze frame this, and you can go to any of your preferred platforms. These are the 4 locations we're going to stream on. I still want to branch out as we move forward and go to other platforms like Rumble, Telegram, and what was the other one, honey? Rumble, Telegram. Oh, Truth Social. I don't know how that works with Truth Social, though. I don't know if they have that feature of being able to live stream. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching and enjoying my artwork and our casual chat. And we'll be back here next Saturday evening at 7:30 Eastern Time to do some more artwork. Have a great night, and thank you for coming to Binkkit's house. Good night.